Earlier in the show, Robert Lee gave us a glimpse into his incredible game-worn AFL jumper collection. If you were impressed by his AFL gear, you had better take a seat, because you won't believe his treasures from the NBA.
Superstar players now, you're probably looking in the 7,500 to 10,000 starting point, and the collection would be in the 2.5 to 3 million price range. A large part of it is the US-based superstars, but I also have a niche side collection that is Australian guys. I also have this very cool pair of Luke Longley's playoff shoes from the 1997 season, and Luke has signed them beautifully. These are the same model Jordans that Mike wore in the flu games. As I've gone on, having stuff that has a history and a story has become something that's really a lot more fulfilling in what you collect. Sean Kemp's 1990-91 Sonics jersey. Sean was an absolute fan favourite as a kid. This is Dwyane Wade's 2004-5 jersey. It hits a half court, buzzer beater 3, win the game. Very cool to have a piece like that. Anyone who comes to my house, whether they're interested in that stuff or not, everybody recognises that there's history in those items and there's value in that. This one's very cool from my childhood. Larry Bird's 1990 Boston Celtics jersey. It has the famous Kelly green with Bird 33 on the back, and a lot of loose threads and nice match points on this one. I would look at photo matching as the task of evaluating whether an item is worn or not with no other information. The basic premise of it is you find photo or video footage of something on that item that is unique. The best example of that is mesh on a basketball jersey is a unique fingerprint. The way that the mesh interacts with the logos, the numbers, the names on the back. This is Hakeem Olajuwon's 89-90 Houston Rockets jersey. This one, I believe, this was worn in his quad double game, which is something only 4 players in the history of the NBA have done. Olajuwon on the back, the O is sort of dipped down under that line of where the arch should be, and the N should actually be the other way around. That's all visible in footage of that game. I would never say one area of a shirt counts as a photo match. You want to match, a bit of the number, a bit of the letters, If you have 3 or 4 match points like that, there's no way that anyone could have reasonably copied that exactly to that extent. If you can track down something sort of pre-2000s, the value on that, if you photo match Magic, Larry, up right through to Jordan, you're looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars into the millions sometimes. My LeBron jersey is a 2012-2013 Miami Heat home jersey. It was worn in 7 games at the start of that season, and they were all wins. Given that this is a Miami shirt and he's not going to wear any more of those, I would estimate this around the $100,000 mark. For those who have followed Kobe's career, you may remember in 2012, Dwyane Wade broke his nose in the All-Star game. So he had them develop a carbon fibre black mask. He only wore it once, the league banned it. The jersey that I have is from the game that he wore that. Another game within that road stand was played in Minnesota, and he scored his 29,000th career point. Those 2 things make that a very cool item. Going back to the black mask, he auctioned that after when he's told he couldn't use it, and that went for $70,000. I would say it's got to be $250 plus, just because of those storylines. Kobe Bryant MVP shirt, that went for $4.5 million at Sotheby's. Easily the best thing I own, and my favourite thing, is my Michael Jordan 1989-90 season red Chicago Bulls jersey. When I set out to try and find an MJ, A, I didn't think I'd ever do it, but B, the grail for me was sand net red 80s. I just love how they were constructed, the shape of them, how they were made. Modern shirts don't have a patch on old shirts. They're just not constructed the same. They're mass produced now. These things were beautiful. And to top that off, he wore it a hell of a lot. And in one of the games, he had a 52-point game against Orlando in December 20, 1989. The beauty of MJ stuff is the age of it. He played in an era where they didn't wear 1,000 shirts a year. They're very rare beasts. I would say, based on recent pricing, things that have gone at Sotheby's, it's got to be 7 figures at least. It's got to be $1 million plus. That is the coolest thing I have and will ever own. It's worth more than my house, so what can you really say?